And Paul Robins, who is, I believe, the youngest of 4 boys, probably never got teased growing up. He is live this morning in Yosemite climbing Half Dome. Paul, do we have you?
Yeah, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, but I'm the oldest guy in this group on top of Half Dome this morning. And we've been lounging up here for about the last hour and 15 minutes. As soon as I hang up, we're heading back down the cables and back for Yosemite Valley.
And Paul, I just want the producers back in the studio to pull up the picture on my laptop. It's a picture of you and Gary Dietrich climbing Half Dome. You've got the cables there on one side, on both sides. Oh man, what a rush. Can you just describe for people who've never done this what it's like?
Sure, that's the last push. It's, we took our time about 6 hours from the valley up to the top of Half Dome. It's about 8.5 miles. And there's a real big vertical push early on as you go up Vernal Falls and Nevada Falls. Then you got a nice rolly up and mostly up, but not too bad. And then you climb Sub-Dome, which is really at least as hard as getting up to the top of Half Dome. And then you see those cables. And if you've never seen them before, they look like they're going straight up.
Oh, man.
And you think it's crazy, and then you start doing it, and lo and behold, 20 minutes later, you're on top of the rock.
In fact, guys, if we can go back to that picture of the cables, because you can see Paul and there's Gary Dietrich standing with him as well as they're getting ready to walk up the cables. Guys, if we can go back to the picture, what I want you to do is follow the line of the cables up the slope of Half Dome. There's a person up there. See the person up in front of them? There's a little person standing up there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's our friend Katie up there, yes.
Just to give a little perspective, and that's the view. They went up on one side. The picture on the MacBook, which is the live view now of Half Dome that I've got pulled up over on the MacBook, shows you the view of Half Dome from the other side. It's the view from Glacier Point, Sentinel Dome, looking back over that way. Paul, how's the? You know what? There's a small fire burning outside of Yosemite and Mariposa. You're not seeing any smoke from that from up there, are you?
As a matter of fact, we are. The wind is not blowing it up the valley, but looking down the valley, there is a mocha-colored layer off. As I look past El Capitan, it is really extremely noticeable up here.
How's the hammy? We know you pulled your hamstring about 2 weeks ago, and we were concerned about this day. How'd you do with that?
I feel like I have the hamstring of a 20-year-old.
Nicely done.
And, let me put in one good plug for the effort that's going on. 3RIMS3DAYS, Bayside Adventure Sports, they have taken, you guys are in for a treat in a couple of days. They feed us well at night. And we're just having a splendid time. And it benefits, of course, the Yosemite Conservancy and Citizen Voice. And you'll get details if you search Yosemite at Fox40.com. But these people are so great, and the passion for what they're doing is so great, and it's a great time. Bethany Crouch, you're gonna have a field day tomorrow.
Oh man, don't tell Gary, but I'm a little nervous, Paul.
Nah, you got Maid, and then the Crouch. Of course, Darren Peck, he was born to hike around in Yosemite, so no sweat.
All right, well, you enjoy the rest of the trip back down, and we'll see you safely back here tomorrow morning.
Absolutely, you have a safe hike tomorrow.
Great job, Paul. Now, look, I don't want you worried about this tomorrow because you're not doing those cables. You're going up a steady trail, a normal trail. You're going to be by the side of Yosemite Falls. You're
Get to 20 miles. It's fine.
But you'll be perfectly safe. And we'll check in with Bethany tomorrow by phone when she's on top of Yosemite Falls. Let's get into the forecast. I want to show you the great little cool down we've got today. 79. We did 90.